gonna lay down some boogie and play that funky music till he dies. What's up, partner?
What's up?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Always a pleasure.
Did you all really? I mean, listen, it's early, but that's one of those wins that feels right, feels good. You need that type of win before you get out of here.
Absolutely, we needed that one, especially after two really close games. Could have gone either way. I think it was really important we came out with energy. I thought we did that.
Roles had to shift a little bit in responsibility because of the way, number one, defensively, the Kings went about things. Again, trying to keep everybody out the paint. Everybody's watching that tape. You guys obviously are trying to maintain your identity and getting to it, but you had to do it a lot without your first big man. So first things first, how big was Udonis Haslem tonight, coming in, getting his first minutes of the season?
I mean, it's huge, but, I mean, you come to expect that kind of stuff from UD. Yeah. He said, it's funny, he said in shoot-around he was going to be ready because just the way DeMarcus plays, how physical he is. He was right.
Yeah, need about a dozen fouls on that man, basically. And then Hassan, when he did get the opportunity to come back midway through the fourth quarter, as he does and as Gordon admitted on the floor, can change the game just because he just walked out onto the floor.
No, absolutely. That's why we were trying to, you know, keep him calm, just because we understand that it's frustrating when you feel like, you know, you're battling somebody and they're getting a couple cheap ones. So we're just trying to get him to keep his head because we knew down the stretch we were going to need him, and he came up big.
In the preseason, we saw this combination of you and Dion and Gordon on the floor together. It was working well then. Obviously, tonight it was critical. How nice is that group of guards when you guys are out there with the leading edge, particularly on the offensive end?
No, I mean, it's huge because we're all attackers, but we can all, you know, space the floor and shoot the ball. So I think it's always important when you can get as many guys who can get in the paint as possible. You know, when we're all on the floor, I think it's a good lineup.
Speaking of things on the floor, were you happy not to see one of your chiclets on the ground there?
No, for sure. I went to Spo after, and I told him I was missing the tooth, and he was like, wait, that's always been gone, hasn't it? So
here, you get a peek here if you want to just take, oh, mercy. I mean, it's like there's a magnet right there in your teeth, man. Another peek here. We don't think there was some intent here, do we? Oh, man, you try to get around the corner and then the elbow sticking out wide, isn't it?
I don't know what it is about people going after my job.
Flagrant one called, you knocked him down.
I wouldn't have made it in boxing.
Okay. You picked your proper sport.
For sure.
Without a doubt.
For sure.
So how are things coming along as you see it? From the inside, obviously, there's the work to be done because of the many pieces. You still have guys that haven't even been a part of this yet because of injury, speaking of Wayne and Josh. Your early assessment of how Miami Heat basketball is coming together?
I think it's coming together at the pace that we thought it would. Mm-hmm. It's tough because when you really look at it, we have a chance that we could have been 4-0. Mm-hmm. You know, but we knew we were going to go through these learning curves. I mean, anytime you lose two Hall of Famers, being CB and D Wade, I mean, you know, not to bring up old controversy or anything like that, but those are the guys that you were going to down the stretch consistently, no matter what, no matter if the other team knew it. That's who the ball was going to, and they could make a play off of that. So we're still in the, you know, trying to find where the ball's going down the stretch, and tonight it was actually a couple of different people.
There was someone that you were in exchange with when you were knocking down money balls late in the game. Who exactly were you locked in with the vision, maintaining joy and celebration after you're just ripping the net?
You know, I had something in my head, and it just came out all wrong. But I had something in my head, and I thought. I just walked into a little bit of money. I don't want to give it right back, so I had to.
Well,
I had to. Oh, this.
Well, no, that was what I was talking about.
Okay, this one. Yeah. This one was to Josh. This one, okay. Josh McRoberts.
Okay.
He told me I wasn't gonna get a slot cut the whole game, and he said we put a little, you know.
Yeah. So he owes you a little change. So there's some more money coming.
No, we don't bet. We don't gamble because you know what I'm saying. We don't do that. I had to give
everybody in the truck's so proud of you right now.
It was for push-ups. It was for push-ups.
Very nice. I will never bet you such a thing ever, ever. Maybe some leg crunches. I can do like the little 6-centimeter joints.
We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right.
Good luck, buddy. Let's go to Coach Spoelstra, who was okey-doked by you, not noticing you haven't had a tooth in your mouth for a year, apparently.